Hi, my name is Jao Bagel, and this is Monster Hunter World, a game that came out in about, what, like 2018? Everyone in chat will correct me about it. Has one DLC, is a monster hunting game as part of the popular franchise Monster Hunter. Is one of my absolute favorite games ever to be created. Yeah, this is Monster Hunter. This run is a lot of fun. It's a really long one, though, 4 hours, because there's unskippable cutscenes. But wait, we have a mod for that now. So as of right now, we're testing out a mod that skips cutscenes. Lets us skip all of the unskippable cutscenes. It takes about an hour and 10 minutes out of the run. So I'm approximating this to be about 3 hours, 3 hours and 10 minutes. It's probably going to be a lot less than that because my PB is sub 4 hours with cutscenes. So we shall see. But I'm estimating about 3 to 3 hours and 10 minutes, so 3 hours and 10 minutes, because it also kind of changed with each weapon. But we're going to be using my best weapon, Switch Axe, because I want to see like what a stupid time in this game looks like. It'll be a little, you know, rusty, but we're going to get guaranteed, you know, gold splits every single time because of cutscene skip mod. So, with that being said, once again, my name is Jao Bagel, and this is Xeno% with add-ons with cutscene skip mod. So without further ado, let me unlock that. Test that really quick. All right, we're good. In 3, 2, 1. So run starts on character confirmation right there, and I am already skipping cutscenes. Pretty much what's happening right now is that we are hunters, a part of an organization called the Commission, that it's exploring a new world. It's literally called the New World. It's a new continent, right? We are the 5th installation of hunters coming over to the New World to explore and to hunt. On our way over, though, we hit this big rock. It turns out it's a rock monster, and he kind of wrecked our boat a little bit, so we want compensation, right? So, you know, we're trying to get his phone number and his driver's license so we can fix our boat. Hey, Cat. This is a new Monster Hunter game already? Yeah! Wait, can I skip this? Nope, I can't. So like I said, we're still testing out a lot of the bugs and the kinks in this in cutscene skip mod. There is one known soft lock location, and one of the things that it does is that when you skip a cutscene, it plays the audio of that cutscene over whatever else is happening, so it gets a little loud. I'm sorry, Llama. I'm trying. But yeah, so we're still working on this. So hopefully, you know, we're gonna work. Oh no, we're gonna work on having a polished version of this for GDQ, and of course for our Speedrun leaderboards, because one of the bigger limiting factors of this game is that it's really long to do. Taking out an hour and 10 minutes of it is really nice. You know, no more bathroom breaks or snack breaks or water breaks, but sub 3 hour speedrun would be great. So, with that being said, we're gonna try to remember and not like soft lock the game, but we have a way to fix it if we do that. And then everything else should work pretty well. It's just gonna be quality of life and polish afterwards. Oh. Keep forgetting. No cursing. Yeah, no, I mean, we're already on that sin. So, a lot of this speedrun, I mean, I'm gonna be pressing the start button to quickly move over. I can't do that, Jens. I need to say it to skip the cutscenes. But this is the handler. She just helped us commit a theft by stealing this person's notebook. Still just playing this music. It's hilarious. Man, this is like running so fast right now that I am having a hard time talking about the run. So, this category I mentioned earlier is called Xeno% cutscene skip with add-ons. The add-ons refer to a specific, you know, set of equipment and items that were given to the game after the game was released. More notably being the Defender armor and Defender weapons. It's the armor I'm using right now, and it's the weapon I'm going to use the entire run. The Defender armor and Defender weapon takes out all of the RNG associated with the game, because you don't need to farm for an equipment, for any equipment, and you don't need to farm for a weapon or get lucky for a weapon, right? We're guaranteed upgrade materials for the weapon every single time. The only bit of RNG that we need is a Anjanath pelt and 2 large bones, which is pretty consistent. It's like 90% accurate, or 90% consistent. So hopefully we won't miss that. Hey, Honor. So, oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Here I'm just setting up the game in the way that I like, which is just turning on and off some options. Yeah, voices are off, so we don't hear as much nonsense. Manual sheath off, menu type 2, controls, focus camera to target camera, all monsters are large monsters, whoopsies, default too far, and just double check that, and we are good. So I'm just setting up the menu right there, right? But a lot of this run, you know, we use the Defender gear to take out the RNG, and we are using cutscene skip mod to go faster now. So a lot of this run just comes down to how fast we can do hunts, how well they are scripted out, and our item gathering. There is one part of the run where it's called track gathering, where we get random patterns of tracks, and we have to gather so many. So those track patterns are memorized. Let's see if I remember them, because it's been a little while since Rise came out. I haven't been playing this. So hopefully I remember. As well as skipping all the cutscenes. Yep, that one can be skipped. Holy crap. So this is Matt Mercer. He just saved the handler from dying, but then now the handler is going to try to kill us, like, multiple times. But I know skipping the initial Area 1 cutscene, because you can't. I'm going to skip every cutscene that I can skip. Some cutscenes are cutscenes, sub-cutscenes are what are called stages. How this game plays cutscenes, it's different for each one. It saves 5 minutes. Basically, if it's just your camera moving, you can't skip it. I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm hitting it, oh. So we have to mash start to skip cutscenes, and we have to mash X and circle together to fast clear text. You're essentially putting in 2 inputs at the same time to clear text, accept and cancel. So X and circle. This is so funny. So this is Astera. This is our hub of the game. Monster Hunter is kind of a hub-like game where you come here, you get yourself ready, you meet up with other hunters, and then you go out and hunt. There's a bunch of different like regions and locales to go and hunt in, but you start in the hub and then you go out to those areas. Hi, Hemi. World record pace. He's doing it. Where Wirebug? I know that I'm going to try to wirefall so many times during this. Like, I'm going to get knocked down by something and I'm going to try to wirefall. I mean, realistically, I don't get hit ever. But I'm bad at the game now. So all of this area, we're going to try to avoid as much as possible. We have specific times that we want to do upgrades. We have specific upgrades that we're going to try to go for. And for Switch Axe, we only go for one, and that's just the weapon upgrade. But for other weapons, we do other things. There are some items that give attack boost and give other beneficial skills that make using those weapons a little bit easier. But with Switch Axe, we don't need any of that. Switch Axe, go burr. Everyone start spamming 0 skill, please. Just wait until you inevitably panic attack, trying to get to the quest timer. Oh my gosh. So yep, just skipping more cutscenes because we can. Thank you for the 0 skill. The 0 skill spam. Hemi, thank you so much for 12 months. Twitch may have glitched out when I tried to resub last time, but I didn't forget. Thank you so much, Hemi, for the 12 months. That's a year. I really do appreciate it. All right, so we are going to equip our first weapon here. Just got to go in and equip it. OMG. Yeah, it's me. I guess I could explain this now because I actually have time to. But there is a category that does not allow the add-ons. Job Bagel is evolving? Dun, 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 dun. What's that? Jow Bagel didn't evolve. I'm hitting the wrong button. I still have Rise controls ingrained in my brain. I keep hitting circle to hit. Whole bread? He evolved into Wonder Bread. Alright, so this is the Switch Axe. We're gonna go accept our first quest now. Joggers of the Ancient Forest. This quest has actually been being optimized because we have a meme category for the game now that is called Hog and a Frog %, which this is the only quest you actually have to do for Hog and a Frog. So the game is like being optimized and it's hilarious. I almost hit R2 to go on that. Early bird today? Yeah, thank you so much, Desphere. Yeah, I'm a little early today because I have guests in town and they're at a wedding right now, and so when they get back I want to be done. Can't skip this. Hog and a Frog and a Pog. Hog and a Frog best category. It's pretty good. Yeah. How do you know that the forest is ancient? You don't. All right, so this is the first quest, Joggers of the Ancient Forest. I got to kill 7 Joggers, those little lizard boys that we hid from earlier. We're going to use a strategy called Pod Strat. So this game implemented a new mechanic called the Slinger. It's a little like slingshot mechanic on our arm. But we get to pick up like rocks and stuff and shoot them. There is an item in the game that is called Torch Pod. When you shoot it at the ground, it makes like a little fire. We're going to shoot that at the ground, and the Joggers are going to run into it and die. While I'm also doing this, I'm picking up other items to capture monsters later on. Capturing is just inherently faster than killing, because not only do you not have to kill, like, get the monster's HP reduced to 0, but it also makes the end quest timer 40 seconds faster. All right, another 3 minutes. That was actually a really good Joggerus too. That was super fast. So we have the 60-second end timer that we're going to take advantage of here. I'm going to do some mining. I'm trying to get iron ore out of these to make some upgrades later. That's plenty of iron ore now. And now I am gathering other materials to make traps, flash pods, just an assortment of items right now. But these all just make my life much, much easier in the long run. Yo, Amory. All right, and yeah, Cat. It's just do hub. No special permits. Everything else is, yeah, and like you can't use what's it called? Senri, and that's about it. All right, so that was our first hunt. Now we're going on to the next one. We gotta go talk to the smithy first, and now we're gonna do an upgrade here. Yeah, Cat. Well, the long bow gun. Light bow gun is just OP. So this is the weapon that we're going to be using for pretty much the rest of the run. We're going to be upgrading it because the game just gives us an upgrade for it at certain intervals, right? But the Defender armor and Defender weapon, it just makes everything much more consistent. We don't need a 4th bowgun. Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying that, like, I would not compare all of the weapons together for Rise Cat because not all weapons are equal there. It comfy gear. It's the speedrun gear, exactly. All right, so like last quest, we're going to eat here. Eating gives us a health and stamina bonus, as well as an attack bonus if we eat for a specific meal called the meat platter. Once we eat, we quest. Oh, boy. I am Rise buttons right now. So this is Custodon Kerfuffle. This leads into a second quest, which is kind of neat. And then we're going to use the end of this quest to set up more real menus. But we're going to knock out these, you know, dinosaur rejects, Jurassic Park rejects. This one jumped so far away. This one come back? Sure didn't. All right, not great there. Full smooth. I'm trying. I really am. What's really cool about this game too is that a lot of it is scripted out, like all the fights. And when I say scripted, I mean we've planned every action and action that the monster will take, or control that we use against the monster, like a stagger, a knockdown, KO, pitfall trap, paralysis, whatever it may be. We've planned all of that out, so we have scripts for all of the fights. Switch axe makes all that really easy, just because of one of its skills that it has. Oh, green gig! I did it. I tried to morph from neutral. I lost 7 seconds. Oh, I guess there's no cutscene in that one. And this doesn't count. I gotta go for a bit. No problem, Hemi. I knew it would happen. Oh, it's one of the biggest quality of life. They changed some of the weapon movement from World to Rise, and we've all been playing Rise. Reset. It's not gold. Oh, you're right. I have to. No. I actually can't gold that. No. I meant gig. I said green accidentally. Because I was talking to Gig, so the next time I'm going to do a world run, I'm going to try to morph into axe mode from neutral, and you can't do that here. Extreme DS, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. All right, so this is Great Jogress, a.k.a. Reggae Lizard. We got to go beat him up. Man, everything feels so weird. This is fine. On our way here, we're picking up more things. Just more of these mushrooms, which are going to help us trap monsters. And like I said, trapping is good. We're also going to pick up another type of mushroom in here called the Nitro Shroom. Nitro Shrooms are made for bombs. Will controls are Pepega? They kind of are. No Wire Bug. Only Clutch Claw. Ooh, how do I use Clutch Claw again? All right, just like that. I'm not going to use it for a little bit, but Clutch Claw is kind of Pepega. I had to change my positioning there. This is good. This is bad. I missed it by a single hit. How did I miss that by a single hit, man? Oh, I am using... Right. I need to be ending these early. That's fine. So this is ZSD. That's the skill that's going to make us go really fast. It's the attack that just makes us go burr. It's only lost 5 seconds there. That's fine. Yeah, the big stab missed. Yeah. They changed how a lot of the weapons, a lot of Switch Action's weapon mechanics work from World to Rise, so I have to really be paying attention to what I'm doing here, because I am going to miscalculate like everything that I do. Yo, picking up things is so much easier in this game. Oh, I don't care, llama. Superior radial menu setup. Peg it a little bit there. Don't worry about it. Oh, that was a thing that I don't need to make anymore. All right, but we're good. We're good. Yeah, 11. I don't ever count them green. It's a timing thing for me. Where's ZM? ZM's here. All right. So that was the first monster kill. Now we're going to start capping monsters. We don't trash Rise in a GDQ submission? I'm not trashing Rise. Hello? Who's trashing Rise? This is the provisions manager. We only have to talk to her twice in the whole run. But we're going to do a special type of quest called an expedition. Expeditions are unique because you can just kind of go on them and hunt to your heart's desire. There's no cart limit, no nothing like that. Monsters kind of spawn and leave as they go. I was thrashing Rise speedruns. Oh, I mean it's just super optimized right now. It's super Pepega. It's a different speedrun than this though. I don't think I was trashing it though. What's a cart? So you have like 3 lives in your quest before you can fail the quest. A cart is what we call it because you're taken back to the camp, the nearest camp, on a cart by cats. Yeah, we don't want those because they're slow. No, I cannot show you what a cart is. Oh, well, yeah, Rise is stinky. That's fine. Cart equals bad equals time loss. Yes, exactly. A cart is a thing. Yeah, please demonstrate. No. I saw your posture. Yes, thank you, Kai. I have de-shrimped. I am less shrimpy now. And hydrate. So the hydrate is going to be a problem because I can't take my hands off the controller now ever until Baroth. So I might ignore hydrates. I'm actually just going to go ahead and say it now. Hey, can one of the mods turn off hydrates for me, please? Because we can skip all these now. And that means I can't hydrate. It's still playing the audio for it. So this is the first monster that we're going to capture. This is Kuliaku, aka Big Chicken. Kulu ASMR. I'm going to need these Thunderbugs for the trap tools that I'm about to make. Right there. And we're going to beat up this Kulu. It's going to stagger it back. I actually remembered how to end it. And a 1. And a 2. Go ahead and recraft that. And leave. Holy crap. Ash, thank you so much for that host. Actually hate Kuliaku so much. Yeah, he can be stinky, but if you just flash him, he doesn't do anything. He just stands there. All right, so that was Kuliaku. This is what I mean by ZSD just lets us do whatever we want. It's a guaranteed hit on a good hit zone because we can just clutch claw to a location and do it, and it is amazing. Kaya, thank you for that host. Appreciate that. So we need to get more traps because the next thing we're gonna go and kill is a Puke. Is anyone in the cult here? What did you just do there with the lighting and smoke, Mr. Streamer? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, yeah. So that was a shock trap. The shock trap allows us to trap the monster and stop it from moving. But if it's under a threshold, 30% health, we can then use 2 tranquilizers to put the monster to sleep and capture it instead of killing it. So this is what I keep saying, that capturing is faster than killing, because you can do it when the monster is at 30% health rather than 0% health, and then on a quest it saves 40 seconds because you have a 20-second end quest timer instead of a 60-second end quest timer. All right, so this is Puke. Puke has some RNG to it. An Anjanath can spawn, a big-ass T-Rex. A big old T-Rex can spawn here. And ruin our day. It's a guaranteed 15-second time loss at a minimum. It's usually more than that. I hit the wrong thing. We now hit the right thing. Okay, he's not here. It's always so scary. Just more Pepega Clutch Claw stuff, which is nice. So I want to roar here. This is fine too. Because what this is going to get me is the first Clogger. So this Clogger is a specific animation. I'm just going to do it. That the monster can do. That is an opening for the Clutch Claw attack. I got really good RNG there because I messed this up. It's cap ready though. So the monster drops these little red rocks. You can't see them here. The monster drops these little red rocks. They are called slinger pods. The slinger pods tell us how much health the monster has left. When the monster drops 2, it's at 30%, and there are some exceptions to this rule. Only 1 in this speed run, but there's a few of them in the game. So that's how I can tell when I can capture it, but there's also a full script on this monster. A wall bang into a ZSD, into 3 ZSDs is just a guaranteed capture. It's just scripted out. It's starting that script and making sure that we get it. That is the hard part. Oh my goodness. Rise is messing with me. All right, Baroth. I can't skip this intro cutscene. Or I will soft lock the game. What's a wall bang? Oh yeah, it's when I clutch got onto the monster and shot Slinger into its face to get it to run into a wall. But it leaves us an opening. It does 2% of the monster's health and leaves us an opening to attack it. Where do you rank Switch Axe on your favorite list of weapons? Number 1. I love it. Love this weapon. So I can't skip this cutscene because it soft locks the game, so we aren't going to. Can I skip any cutscene in here, Green? Can I skip Baroth's cutscene? I guess I can, huh? Where do you rank HPG, though? In my list of favorite weapons? Number 13? 14. I don't like guns. It's the only one you can't skip. Okay, good. So is Switch Axe the best weapon? Switch Axe is the second fastest weapon for the speedrun. I wouldn't call it the best weapon. All right. So this is the best kind of quest. Capcom knew exactly what they were doing when they named this thing because this is literally an auto-scroller. We have to bring this cart around the Wildspire Waste here because we're looking for evidence of Zora Magdaros, right? We got to track him down still. We didn't forget about him. We got to track him down to get his insurance information so we can get our boat fixed because right now it's totaled and we don't have a way to get back because the boat is, I mean, it's totaled, right? That's just rude. Can you skip Wrath? What do you mean, can you skip Wrath? Like the Wrath cutscene? Probably? I have no idea. This is the first time I've used this. We take advantage of the fact that this is on the rails to gather a bunch of materials. We're gathering Might Seeds. Might Seeds increase our defense. I'm trying to like not do movement that I would normally do here because I've changed it recently. But we grab Might Seeds. Might Seeds increases the amount of damage that we do for 3 minutes. Most of these hunts are less than 2 minutes. So it's free damage. We grab Sleep Herbs and Parashrooms because that makes us more Trank Bombs. We're going to be grabbing more Flash Bugs, more Ivy, more Spider Webs, materials to make traps. It's a big gather fest right now because there's nothing else to do. There are 3 trigger locations that we have to be at. I don't know why I said 3 like that. There are 3 trigger locations that we have to be at to progress the quest. The first one's coming up, and then the second one almost instantly after it. But you know, we have this all routed out in a way that we can make these locations. This is actually a really unique quest for no add-ons too, because in no add-ons we can't use the defender gear. Because of that, oh whoops, thought I hit down. Oh yeah, and actually I'm going to take that off and do 1 by 1. This needs to be... do Mega Potion. Kind of forgetting what I was supposed to be doing here. There we go. Oh my goodness. And the signal. Ooh! Ooh, I don't have my audio cues. I forgot. So that's one of my audio cues right there. If I'm in that menu, this cutscene doesn't pop up yet, so... GDQ will accept the modded speedrun? If it's a speedrun, yeah. The only thing that this mod does is it takes out cutscenes. Which makes this, I think, in my opinion, much more marathon friendly because you don't have just an hour and 10 minutes of air that you have to fill, which most people just go, oh, you know, are there any donations? And then, you know, it leaves it up to the commentator to fill that air. We can do that just during like moments like this where I'm just moving around, right? I think that's, you know, I think this makes it a much more marathon friendly game than it has been in the past, which yeah, I hope you enjoy. So this is the second cutscene trigger. I have to be back there to trigger that roar, and then up here to trigger the Rathian to come in. No problem, Gig. Appreciate that lurk. Can we take out Zora Magdaros? No, we can't. All right, so we're grabbing another Might Seed here, and we're going to fly back to our original camp and do it all over again. What's really neat is that we have elapsed the respawn timer for a lot of these materials, so we can now come back and regather them. One of the items that I put on my radial menu... Oh, whoops. I missed a net somewhere. That's fine, though. Spiderweb. I wonder if I can recover that. I missed a spiderweb pickup somewhere. I don't know how. Did I say defense for that Might Seed? I meant attack. I guess it's an attack bonus, right? Makes us do a little bit more damage. Did I? Whoops. Yeah, we don't care about defense in this run. We have all the defense we need in the defender gear. Don't grab that. Old routing habits die hard. All right, but now we've gathered all that stuff again because it's all respawned. I'm gonna hover this. The next thing that we're gonna do, grab more parashroom. The route that I have for all of my item gathering is perfect in a way that everything that I gather, all of the parashrooms, all of the sleep herbs, I have exactly enough to finish the run. I have one moment where I can get extras if I get the right track gathering pattern. If I don't, it's a time loss and I don't grab it. So it makes this run can be kind of scary if I get too greedy, or if I get too impatient, or if I miss like one of my materials. I have to kill a monster, and that's a guaranteed 40-second time loss, plus however long it takes me to hunt the monster from 30% to 0. Yeah, I don't care about defense. There is no place for defense here. All right, so this is a neat setup here. I'm going to put down a Pitfall Trap. A Pitfall Trap is another type of trap, but the bottom half of the monster falls into it, giving us a really good opening to attack the head. Bombs do damage when they explode. Who knew? So I'm going to set up some bombs there for additional damage. Then I'm going to look for a pop-up here and count to 15, if I remember correctly. Right? 15? But I need to wait for this audio cue. You've done a fine job, Hunter. Yeah, once it goes away. Almost there. Keep it up. But yeah, so I think I explained this earlier, but the defender weapon, the guardian armor. Oh, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. Holy crap. Okay, so what that does is I use the Might Seed before the cutscene, because when we're in cutscenes, it doesn't... I messed up already. I recovered already. He is a savant. This is all okay. I have recovered. 1, 2. So at the count there to set up some timing to get the next flinch. Just don't hit the head. All right. Green, I have no idea. The cutscene still hasn't finished. The cutscene. I did that faster than the cutscene. Zach, thank you so much for the 5 months. A new script? I don't know. Skip. That is insane. It usually takes 3 ZSDs. I did it in 2. Before, it used to take 4 ZSDs. I did it in 3. Why is leg? All right, so the next thing is Stinky Fish, the worst monster in the game. For that, I need more trap tools. I'm going to get more barrel bombs, and now I need these, the small barrel bombs. Stinky Fish is a weird fight because we have to fight it in water. Because the ZSD clips and it hits the chest, but theoretically you don't have to worry about the finisher hitting his head. I get you. Also, just do what I just did. Oh my goodness. Order the meal. But we fight him in water. Now, the only problem about water is it slows us down. Nobody cares. But it means we can't place a trap. So while I'm fighting this monster, what I'm trying to do is control his positioning. I want to make sure he doesn't go back into the water. Had it not hit the head? I can't really read anything anymore. So similar to before, we use our Might Seed before a cutscene. Now we're in a cutscene. Now we're out of a cutscene. One, 2, and wallbang. Missed it. I missed it again. All right, I have it there. I'm just gonna clutch claw onto the head. I need to get this clogger here before he moves. He moved. And it gave me a finisher because he moved underground. So that's a clogger. I didn't count this one. I want this. So I'm on 2. I need 1 more. He moved, man. Can't believe he moved. He is being very stinky. Sometimes you can get lucky about the placement with these. All right, we do have a backup for this. And by backup, I just mean 1 more. It was a single hit away. I am one trap tool down. That means I won't have... Okay, nope, we're good, we're good. We're good here. Bad fish, yeah, bad fish got some bad movement in the back half of that. The last part of that script is really hard to pull off, and I messed up a big part of it too because all my muscle memory is bad. Because I've been playing Rise. But it's all good. Always Jura? I mean, yeah, it's fine. No, there's no time to grab another beer. It's true. All right. Next monster is Tobi Kadachi. Tobi Kadachi has a opener that I can do against it that is a 1 in 5 chance to get the RNG that I need. Pretty much the way this quest starts is that he starts up in a tree and then he jumps down. If I position myself right, he'll jump down and he will just like roar, and he won't do anything else. So during that time, what I can do is I can break a front leg, and then that's the beginner to my opening. If he doesn't do that, then we have to build up a clogger naturally, which is a lot harder and requires some luck. So we get more traps. We come over here to talk to the field botanist or chief botanist. He's going to give us a coat that makes us invisible. Pretty sure it's Harry Potter's blanket. And we're going to go fight Tobi Kadachi now. There's actually like a little optimization that I didn't talk about. When you go up to the quest board, you can hold the button to sprint, and it speeds up the quest board opening. It's a thing that the game never tells you can do. I kind of figured it out on accident, and then we were like, oh yeah, you do this in speedrunning now for sure, like always. All right, so there's that. So that's good. How's Bomb been working? It's been working pretty well. We got past the part where we can soft lock. Other than that, just the audio playing, the audio from the cutscenes playing over the gameplay is just really, like, I have to, like, drown it out in my own brain and ignore it. So I picked up some Scatter Nut there. I can use these to dunk the monster. I did just try to use the wire bug there to grab onto the wall early. And I just had the exact same thought here. What is a dunk? So a dunk is when I hit the monster in a way that he falls out of the air. So I'm going to do that. I got the good opening. Oh, hi. And I messed it up. I can still kind of get it. Too soon. I just tried to wirefall. Alright, so that's a trip. I can use this to start my opening. I want to end that. Side hop. Claw on. And he's going to roar here. And I can ZSD through that roar because we get earplugs, which makes us immune to roars. 1, 2. Neat mod, isn't it, though? First pod and second, so we're just going to do this. One, 2. So not a perfect Tobi, but pretty dang close. I'm missing an Ivy? Or no, oh no, I did have enough. Did I craft both of them? I'm so confused. Oh, this will be a sub 1 hour Zora 1 for sure. The one named Lame Palamute, that's my companion. So the cat that's following me around is a companion that's called a Palico. The Palico can do useful stuff like heal us and do harmful stuff like distract the monster and take its attention away from us. So after this quest, I start leaving it behind. I might actually start doing it sooner, to be honest. But yeah, it is a cat and not a dog, unfortunately. Dog superior, cat inferior. In Monster Hunter, right? Like, I have a kitty cat. He's perfect in every way. So this quest sucks. Because there is a script to it. It is not easy, and I will mess it up. Ditch cat at Baroth? That's what you keep saying, but I keep forgetting. Alright, so here we're to use our super secret mystery Mouseketeer tool, which is sleep knives. We have extra sleep herb here, so we can craft 1, 2, 3, 4 sleep knives. Sleep knives do exactly what it sounds like they do. They put the monster to sleep. Skip. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So I'm going to do this to interrupt his movement, and I'm going to shoot him with one. I'm going to wait till he gets underneath this rock and shoot him with another. Go to sleep. Now, when a monster is asleep, the next source of damage that it takes does twice the amount of damage. We're going to knock that down. Perfect setup. We can go ahead and start this. He should fall into the trap now. Perfect. I'm going to end that. Sidestep and Clutch Claw to save my gauge. And this one kind of early. Sidestep. Get back on Clutch Claw. Get this started. Nope, missed it. Get back on it anyways and do it again. And pray we don't get knocked off or killed. Sidestep because we have enough gauge. Do it again. This one I'm going to finish out. This is fine. This is just a time loss, really. All right, cool. And that was a near-perfect Anjanat script. Besides getting pinned, that was a near-perfect Anjanat script. I'm going to grab extra sleep herb here. Whew. All right. This is absolutely wild. Isn't that Sleepy? How are you doing? Can I get a shout out for Heckin' Sleepy if you didn't yet? Imagine if you could have the Gathering in one shot like in Rise plus CSM. Could you imagine? Saved almost 30 seconds not counting the cutscene. Yeah, no, that's the best I've done on that because I actually got it in 4. I was very close to doing that script perfect. Of course, Sleepy. Hope you're doing well today. My wrist already hurts from all the mashing. Because, like, I'm used to having breaks, but now we have a cutscene skip mod, we don't have breaks. What are cutscenes? We don't know. I have to remind myself that I have to skip them, though. DM you about the mod tomorrow? Okay, yeah, no problem, Sith. Ugh. Alright. So, this is what we call the first partial any percent category. We have 2 partial any percents, which is not like a full any percent, right? It's like a quarter of the way and a halfway point, right? This is the first one. It's called 1 for the history books, or Zora 1%. You can see it's fast. I had the record with it without cutscene skip mod, which was 119.00.19. We're gonna do that a lot faster because we get to just skip this entire cutscene. This is Zora Magdaros. This is that guy that we saw, right? We want to stop him because he's being mean and he won't give us his information so we can get our boat fixed. This is a little strategy called Fast Zora. So this is a combination of a couple people working together to come up with a very fast way to do this quest. This quest is on rails. It's very slow. It's not a lot of fun. So Elio Live found that we can shoot that ballista binder very, very early to stop the monster from moving. But wait, if the monster's not moving, doesn't that mean it takes longer? The game makes you do it. So if you don't do it, the NPCs will do it, and it takes forever. This is a little thing that I found. If you leave the Palico behind, it doesn't interfere with your gameplay. Because what the Palico can do is he can come out here and he can shoot these ballista and stagger Zora Magdaros. We don't want him to do that because we are setting up staggers at specific intervals to skip animations. Zora will always do 2 animations in here, and then he will do nothing except go to that barrier and leave. So what we want to do is set up these cannons to stop those animations early. So I have visual cues that I'm looking for to do this. There's some optimization to this to save like 3 seconds here, 5 seconds there. I am kicking my leg, so I'm definitely going to miss it. I'm staring at the stream. This is going to be a sub-hour Zora 1 with cutscene skip mod. This is absolutely insane. And this has also been a really good Zora 1. Like, I wish I would have had this in a PB. I had sub 50-minute run. Could you imagine? All right, so he's about to do something that's called Big Step. It won't be sub 1, Sag. So that's Big Step, and now we shoot this. Staggered on the third one, that's fine. That hit, that's good. Reset. It won't be sub 1. Oh, Sag. That's the first stagger, right? So we stopped him from doing an animation where he, like, slams his hand on the ground. Now we're going to stop the next one where he honks up a loogie. We should have had this playing back. Oh, yeah, no, for real, though, Sleepy. But it's good that you played it the right way. Rise drives you crazy in a good way or in a bad way. Every monster has 3 different spawns. I know. It's just like the old games. That's the nice thing about this game is that all of our assigned missions have set spawns. So I'm waiting for the next animation here. I put on the ghillie mantle so these birds won't bully me. That's why I shot them earlier. There it is. So I shoot that, and we get a stagger here. Now, this small little stagger, we're going to take advantage of because we have a part break queued now. We're going to shoot this and get that part break. Now the birds are bullying me. They're mean. Then after this part break animation, we're going to hit them again to get a stagger. So the way that status works in this game is like a threshold that builds up. And then when the threshold is exceeded, the action happens. So like that action can be like getting poisoned or getting paralyzed, getting KO'd, knocked out, stunned, and breaking parts. So we use the cannons to store those values effectively. To more or less store that value. We got 2 of these left. And we're gonna put all this away. So this is our item box. The reason that I wait till now to use this is because there is a cutscene associated with it. And I want to not watch that cutscene. I'll be gathering. Yeah, we're good. And then I'm going to sell some of this stuff in here because I need money. Ooh, since I have voices turned off, I don't know if I actually got it because I wasn't looking for the call out. But about here, I get a specific call out. Okay, that was Zora Roar. Okay, good. We got a good Zora skip. Or, excuse me, a good fast Zora. I'm just going to double check my items really quick and make sure I have, yep, 2 bombs. All right, we're good. Now, the rest of the quest is on rails. We don't have to interact with the monster at all. The way this quest ends is that we do a specific amount of damage to Zora Magdaros, which is equal to 5 cannons and 2 ballista, excuse me, 10 cannonballs and 2 ballista. And then he gets to the end of the barrier, and we repel Nergigante at the very end. So all we have to do is just make sure that we repel Nergigante fast, 2 large bones, and 4 Anjanath pelts. We got the RNG we needed. So now we're just going to climb onto Zora's back and do some mining. The mining is kind of required to get an armor piece. There's also nothing else to do, and if I need to meld something as a backup, then, you know, you do it. Dude, you missed. Skip. -2 seconds to run. I know, Jinx. How you doing, my dude? I hope you're well. Dude, we have a cutscene skip mod for the game now. I forgot that I have to hold this. We'll find Zora's skip someday. One day. One day we'll just find a way to just not do this mission. For the time being, we'll just do this. No more 3 billion second cutscenes. I know. I don't think it's gonna be sub 1 hour. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be sub 1 hour. It's gonna be close. So now we're just gonna do all this mining and we're waiting for Zora to get to the end. Just tell the commander to go away. Wait, what do you mean? One day you'll find a way to beat the game by doing absolutely nothing. I mean, I'm sure we can go to find quest for the Zora ID and remove it. Yeah, just remove it from the game, forehead. That seems legal. Nah, I mean, until then, we have fast Zora, which just works. This works perfectly fine. So we don't want to damage. I mean, we can damage Zora more, but we don't need to. And attacking the magma cores gives us a chance to break them. And if we break them, Zora Madros stops moving. No movement means slower. Wouldn't be opposed to that? I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't be. So now we're just gonna kind of go around, do some gathering, some fun movement around Zora Madros, and try not to be killed in one hit. I have to, like, retrain my brain because I'm so used to doing circle R2, R2. So I'm, like, retraining my brain to not do that. The world sucks as one, old world bad? Too bad. This is what we're playing today, Oliver, and you're gonna like it. Now, as much as I love Rise, I don't think I like the RTA speedrun for it, which is fine. A lot of people will like it. I think I still just like this more, because it actually has, like, some other movement and actual thought process to it. What does circle R2 R2 do? So in sword mode, if you press circle, so what you would do in Rise, this is the combo in Rise when you use Rapid Morph 3, because your morph attacks deal 30% or 20% more damage. So what you end up doing in Rise is you do a draw attack into sword mode, that gets morph damage. You do circle because it's just a high damaging move and builds up your sword mode. And after that, you do a morph back into axe mode, which does 2 hits, and both of those hits get the rapid morph bonus. Then you hit R2 again and go from the axe morph back into a sword morph and then just hit circle. So you just do in sword mode, circle R2 R2, and then that's just your loop. That's your highest DPS loop that isn't a ZSD. Here, you do a draw attack, circle circle to get your charge up, or you do a draw attack into like triangle 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 circle circle. Has anyone done Valstrax percent? I'm pretty sure it's on there. So we're coming up to the end here, close, like we're almost there. Yeah, no problem, Sith. Go do what you gotta do. I know it's late for you. It's all good. I just wanted you to see the cutscene skip mod, and I'm happy you got to see it. Yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna get sub 1 hour. Dang. I don't know. Is it possible? I'm gonna turn these off, and I want to rearrange all of this. This is just quality of life for myself. I line all of this up in a way that I know. That's gonna go there. I don't know where I want this. I'll just put it right there. You just sub 121 for sub hour CSM? Did I not get a 121? Hello? How was this not a 121? Are you sure? Because fish? I lost that much time on fish? That it wasn't a 120? That it wasn't a 120XX? Oh, that's how you played this game? You didn't know you could do that? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of little hidden mysteries in this game. I missed a... How did I miss? I should have 3 nets here. Because I should have a pitfall and 3 nets. But I don't. I have 2 nets and no pitfall. Why? I should have 3 nets? I use 1 there, I use 1. Oh, no. It's right, it's right. Yep, it's right. So we are coming up to the end of the quest, and the next little trick is Nergigante quick kill. So this is a little thing that I found. Nergigante has a health gate to end the quest, so you have to deal a certain amount of damage to it. That damage is equal to 1 barrel bomb and 2 large barrel bombs. You did your math wrong? You need a sub 119. Okay, so it's I can't. I actually you can't get that. I mean, you could, but that would be a world record anyways. It still looks like I'm gonna get a 121 here then. So we're gonna get up here, we do this last mining node, and we're gonna put on the Ghillie Mantle. Zora Madras is gonna get hit with another binder here, and he's gonna do a big stagger. That's gonna knock us off of his back and onto his neck, warp us to his back. That's gonna position ourselves. That's gonna position ourselves to have. It's gonna position us to place these bombs down in the right spot. We'll run up here, find the poop rock. It looks like a little poop, and we're gonna put down some barrel bombs, and we're gonna wait. So what happens here next is that Nergigante appears, and he's going to do a roar. I'm going to dodge that roar, place down these barrel bombs, and I said 1, I meant 3 barrel bombs. Normally the game only lets you put down 2, but if you hold forward, you get to put down 3. So we're going to dodge this roar. 1, 2, 3. He's going to get hit by all those. And that's it. Wow, I missed it by 50 seconds. Whoa, I can skip this. That was a 119. Oh, no, it was a 120. It was a really low 120. It's close. It was a really low 120, though. I keep forgetting that I can skip these. All right, so now we are on to the second half of the game. Well, the second half of low rank, which is second half of low rank. What we call it, the Colossal Task. That's the name of the next partial any % category. Was it a 119.42? Was it a 119? It was a sub 120? Hell yeah. I just added 1912 back to that. And it, I mean, wouldn't that be right? Wouldn't that be like a 1004? Or wouldn't that be a 120.04? Oh, wait, no, because this was a one. Because this isn't comparing. I have no idea. I have no idea. Because this is comparing to the 120 that I got. Yeah, not to the 119. We're good, we're good, we're good. Yeah, no, it's all good, Green. Because Wolf did all that timing in the gallery. So if it wasn't in the gallery, he couldn't time it. I'm trying to figure out what this would have been, Oliver, if we weren't skipping cutscenes, and I'm pretty sure Green thinks it's a 119XX, a high 119. So this is the Great Ravine. We come here exactly once to just unlock this next area. Hugging right here actually does save time. Let's just run up further. It's just a weird thing. I'm already mashing plus or start because I'm thinking about it. Yo, Yannick, how are you? And we have now. Oh my gosh, you can skip that too. I was not prepared for that. All right, so this is a research base. This place is superior to Astera in every way possible. It has the same facilities that Astera has that we need, just in a smaller area. So that means everything is much, much, much closer to each other. So anytime that we need to upgrade, we're going to do it there. Anytime that we need to restock, we're going to do it there. This is the Coral Highlands. It's actually my favorite region in the entire game. Any good builds for Sword and Shield? For Rise or World? World, Frostcraft, or I'm still getting the cutscene music. For World, either 4-piece Fatalis and the AT Volcana legs, or 4-piece AT Volcana and something else. I don't even remember. Exclamation meta. Which I'm gonna have to change soon. So I do need that. You mean the decos? Oh, I don't know, dude. Unfortunately, I do not have the capacity to to talk about that right now because we have no cutscenes. This game no longer has cutscenes, and I can't think beyond what I have to do next. I usually get like a break, and I have a chance to think about what do I do next here. That's gone. Doesn't exist. If you want to know world builds, the internet has done it for you. There you go. All right. So this was the Coral Highlands expedition. We have to spot that ZTUQ. It's nothing. Then we have to unlock this camp. No hunts here. Just movement. That's all it is. If only your family didn't want to eat dinner. I know, Green. I'm sorry. I'll be here. Probably not when you get back, but I'll be here. And then now we're going to go fight a Paolumu. It's a big old stinky bat thing. I call it a balloon with attitude. But before we do that, we're going to do some stuff. We're going to do an item management. We're going to restock some stuff and buy some stuff. And we're going to upgrade our weapon. And when I say everything is so close, everything is so close. And then now we're going to upgrade our weapon. And we're going to build the Greaves. That's right. Armor. We do need to make those. And upgrade. And we go. So the legs that I just made have a skill on them that's called Heavy Artillery. It means our cannons do more damage. During the second Zora Magdaros fight, we have to shoot cannons at him, so they'll do 90 more damage. So instead of doing 180, they do 270. It's insane. Makes that quest so much faster. So we make those legs because it's pretty much free. That was all the early, all the Zora Magdaros farming and those early mining nodes that I did on the Jagras quest. It was mostly for the iron ore, so I could have all this material to use here. It should still be good, because I have one more shock trap. This means I don't have a spare, okay, for Rodobon, but that's fine. Since I used 2 trap tools on Juratotis, I have to think about how many extras I have, which is 0 now. I have 0 extra of anything now. From here on out. So I just have to like really be careful about trap placement. The flash bugs are really good for that. That's what I'm grabbing here. I haven't used any yet, but we're about to use some here. Oh, actually, I don't want that equipped. Just gonna get my stamina back. I don't like Dark Souls. I'm just trying to stagger my stamina usage here so I can get here. I just talked about those pants, Mr. Greem. Well, I can skip this. All right. Yeet. Equip flash. So this is Batloon. Batloon does not have a script because Batloon is terrible. God, it's still making noises at me. So he's gonna roar here. I get to ZSD through that roar. And that's a clogger. Now this next one doesn't clogger for some reason. It's because the head shares the threshold with the stagger animation. So instead of actually cloggering again, he does that stagger. That was good RNG if I actually got the... Oh, this is great RNG. Oh, no. What hit that? So that was the sleep toad. I have no idea. Did he hit it? My ZSD finisher hit it. And then he pushed me back into it. Alright, I missed it. That's okay. So we're at one pod. Just looking for the next one now. It's ready to cap. Just be careful here. And a 1. And a 2. Alright, max on honey. That's a good number. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. That's just what can happen sometimes. The monster's hitbox pushed me back into that. Like, I would have been perfectly fine if he just didn't do that, but, you know, here we are. Max on sleep herbs now, so that's good. Yeah, no, we're going right along. This is great. All right, next is Rodobon. Rodobon gives us another opportunity to grab more trap materials. You need to, like, walk forward and talk to her. It's such a weird positioning that you have to do for that. And then this can be skipped. When in doubt, burn them out. Exclamation burn. All right. Most of those load screens are formalities at best. Not only am I running this on its own computer, we also with the cutscene skip mod have to run another mod as a performance enhancer. Helps us increase the it helps increase the frame rate and load times on slower computers. I have never used it until today, and it is pushing my computer. Like I have virtually no load times, which is amazing. So Rodobon can do a couple things here. What I want him to do is just lift his head up just like this, because that sets up this wallbang. Without that, he doesn't reach. So now I'm going to equip the flashes, and we should have a full script on this. Just wait a little bit there, because I want to get through this roar to get this clogger. 1, 2. West Boyd, no. One, 2. All right, we YOLO it. All right, so that slinger burst that I did there was just to hold him in position. Nice. So even though we got knocked off, I was able to recover that, and that's really good. So the last thing that we have to do before this quest ends is spot a Great Gyros. He's down here. So on our way to him, we route in and grab these parashrooms. 7, 8. And 2. So we have 2 extra parashrooms. And there we go. Holy crap. Yes, it did green. Let me skip everything in here. I'm skipping literally every cutscene. Alright, so this is Screams externally, Legiana. This is a P break that we don't have anymore. What cutscene breaks the game? It's the Baroth one. So we're going to do a restock here really quick to get 2 more trap tools. That was a 50-second time save? Yo. I keep hitting the wrong button there because this is not Rise. I can't be right? No, I don't think that's right either. Alright, so this is Legiana. Legiana doesn't have an opening cutscene because we just watched it. So, it's already moving on the map. What I want to be able to do here now is get to where it's going to land, because it's like flying around right now. I want to get to where it's about to land to set up some bombs, to drop it, and blow up those bombs, and start setting up my first clogger. This can be a full script. It's usually not a full script, because this fight is bad, in that you can, because Legiana's head is so small, you can actually clip the head with the ZSD finisher and get the chest instead, and then it messes up your entire script. But that's okay. We have flash bombs to kind of make up for us being bad, because at the moment she jumps up in the air, we flash her out of it, she lands on the ground, and then, you know, we rinse her. Green, the best way to tell is quest time. So I grabbed those nullberries here because they get rid of blights. She can inflict ice blight, and now my inventory is at a point to where I can actually start grabbing extra materials. Is this the music for... This is the music for the Legiana cutscene. Wow, I got here really fast. Okay, so I can go... I have plenty of time to set all this stuff up. Alright, so those missed. It's okay. She just kind of stands here. I actually got that. Let's go. This is going to initiate a clogger. Or it's going to knock me off. And I'm going to get the chest. There's my clogger. 1, 2. So her roar can actually knock us off. So I want to make sure that I am ending that before her roar. I did it again, Gig! She just stay up in the air after this one? Oh, but she did one animation that I cannot flash her out of, and then she did another animation that I cannot flash her out of. So we missed that entire opening. So now we have to go for a trip. I'm just gonna grab this. Bram! Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm distracted right now. Ride it out, because I'm a Chad. I dodged. And I get the chest again. That's unfortunate. First spot, I'm actually going to grab that and Slinger Burst this. So Slinger Burst does a lot of damage. I'm just looking out for the next pod, so I know I can cap. Just stand here. 1 and 2. Nice. All right, so that was super scuffed. That can be a much larger time save. But that is good. Brim, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Peaches, how you? Brim, thank you so much for the resub. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today, my dude. Guys, go check out Bram. Hi, Peaches. How are you? Can I get a shout out for It's All the Peaches, too? Also an amazing Monster Hunter content creator. Well, content creator. A streamer and variety streamer, I should say. Let me brand you correctly. All right. What's up next? Clifford the Big Angry Dog. I'm actually going to check this just really quick. Okay, I do have one. I just, because everything is off right now, I just want to make sure. I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing okay. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. This speedrun's absolutely wild with cutscene skip, which is great. So, like, if you guys are like, how is he 30 minutes ahead? It's because we're skipping all of the cutscenes. How's the runs so far, like, pace-wise? This should be sub 3 hour. Nipson, thank you so much for that follow. Come on in. Quest time-wise, we're on a really good pace. That last hunt was not amazing, but everything else has been really good. So, how do you skip the cutscenes? I'm using a mod. AsteriskAmpersand. I can't say. Aster's been making us a mod to skip cutscenes. And this is a work in progress based off of our first notes on it. And I am anticipating that it makes the run much more appealing to the masses. How it works, I have no idea, but you get to do that. What cutscene? So Oda has a den here. I am going to go and find that den and disrupt everything that he's doing. Because he is my target. And the target must be eliminated. So I eat this ration because I need the stamina. And then I'm going to eat this Might Seed because reasons. And I'm going to hover this Pitfall Trap. Oh my gosh, that really threw me off. Because it's the cutscene audio. Alright, so we open this with a wallbang. I'm probably going to miss this. I'm going to try anyways. Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, it knocks me off. I knew it was going to. So I have a status afflicted to me right now. It's called Bleed. I am just going to get rid of it. By crouching, it goes away faster. But every time I dodge or use stamina, it hurts me. And I need it to go away. Because it is doing me a heckin' hurt. This entire fight, what I'm really trying to accomplish is breaking a leg here so I can knock him over. Not like that. That is the Jabate knockdown. And that is the real knockdown. No, I know, Oliver. There we go. Big poke. Move to the head. There's just some moves that I can stay on. And sometimes I can't tell with him. This is actually good. Double dodge and more. Oh, I did it. I did it again. I need to get away from this wall. Walls are really dangerous in World. I get hit by this. I tried to wirefall. Just wait here. Oh, nope, we get up. So he is tired right now, and we're going to capitalize on that. And I'm looking for the first pod. There it is. That is unfortunate. Let's see if I can't snipe him. Nope, I can't. I knew he was going to leave. If he tries to leave here again, I can put down the trap and get him. What he's going to do is he's going to jump right back down. Mute Gator, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. 1, 2. All right. Could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot worse, but it is okay. This is a decent run that we're going to get to compare against, so... Still really happy with this. Favorite monster? Yeah, this fight's a lot of fun, especially with weapons like Hammer or in Charge Blade. This fight's a blast. With Sword and Shield, with Switch Axe, it's really difficult. Skip! That's a long cutscene, too. Ooh. Ooh. It feels so good. All right, next up is Dragon TM. This is a full script as well. But the first thing that we have to do is unlock a camp. I mentioned earlier that there's only one other instance of RNG that we absolutely need. It's this right here. It's to unlock Camp 17. So the first thing that we're going to do is discover Camp 17. To do that, we got to go to the Ancient Forest, start at Camp 11, and we're going to ride some birds. Yo, Vermilion, how are you? This is one of the things in the game that like people go like, you can do that? I absolutely love it when people are just like, wow, I had no idea. We're gonna ride these birds. There we go. Good bird. And we get to ride them. I'm just gonna check my crafting list really quick. Yep, nothing to craft. So this is gonna take us up to the top. We're gonna do some other gathering, and we're gonna get the Rathalos cutscene, which we get to skip. Oh, it makes me so happy. After that, we're going to discover a camp. We're going to go back to Astera, and then we're going to launch the quest. You can do that? But yeah, this is always just like a neat little thing that we do in the speed run that people are just like, wait, I didn't know. Some more Nullberry along the way here, which is really nice because we're also going to need Nullberry for one of the Elder Dragons. That's the end of the game. There's like an end game boss rush. Of monsters that you can't capture. They're much stronger, and they're called Elder Dragons. They do a hort. Some of them are full scripts, some of them are not. Found that out your first playthrough? Chad. Skip! And then we mash here, because we're in dialogue. Nice. Alright. So now we unlock the camp. Nothing else to craft. We're good. And then we're gonna go ahead and unlock this. That's the cutscene audio. I was like, where did that come from? It's gonna get me every time. Oh my goodness, Ilis, thank you so much for the raid. Everyone come on the Ilis raid. Hi, my name is Jal Bagel, and I speedrun Monster Hunter games. Today we're testing out the cutscene skip mod, CSM. Io, how was the rest of your stream? Deliveries. And unlock the Ancient Forest camp. There we go. So now we just get to start up next to the monster. Without doing this, we either have to wait or we have to do something really risky. I'd rather not do the really risky thing. Oh. I need that too. And we're good. It was fun. There's so many new Monster Hunter World players, so lots to do. Nice. Hell yeah. How's the cutscene skip mod going? It's going amazingly. We actually also have like a really decent run in here, right? So like this is a really good comparison. We're like for Zora 1, we're like a minute off of our world record, which is really good. All right, so I want to equip this. We're gonna put down 2 barrel bombs to unleash this. This is gonna be the beginning of the script. It starts with a waterfall. So Wrath's gonna get caught in that, and then we're gonna do some utterly disgusting stuff to him. First pod. Really good. That was really good. Eight left. Nice. All right, cool. So that is the full script and Janath. I made one mistake, which was flashing him out of the knockdown, out of the trip. I could have saved that flash and gotten his, the rest of the combo off on the head. The only other thing was not having the ZSD after this second flash. That would have just ended it instantly. So that could have been about 20 seconds faster. The next one sucks. Whole starring Shia LaBeouf is the worst. Is I think the second worst split. Diablos with Switch Axe is really difficult because you have a really long weapon that likes to hit any other hit zone than the one you're aiming for. This fight can be really scary too. So I just have to really pay attention. Know my openings, dodge well, pay attention. So another one that may be pretty quiet for. You notice that like during the hunts, I get quiet, and that's because I need to focus on them. Possible sub 3? Yeah, Oliver. Mathematically, you can sub 3. Yo, K-A, how are you? Cleto Man, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. Gonna go ahead and eat this here and hover my Might Seed. I got my Screamer Pods attached. I grabbed the glow moss there just for a wallbang if I need it. I shouldn't, but in case I do. Alright, good run at me. Oh, that hits! I forgot. Alright. Just gotta be patient here. Tail bait, good. It's playtime. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. So the leg is not the ideal spot. It's actually the tail to ZSD. Oh, I got hit with the leg. The audio playing over is so awful. Jump off of that. It's too scary. Tail bait? Nope, this is actually fine. I was trying to go through its body and then into the tail there. Tried to wirefall again. Cutscene still hasn't ended, by the way. Good. I got the back again, dang. Alright, this one I'm gonna have to dodge. Right into a wall. Hello? Just gonna shake it off. 1, 2. All right, that was not great. But we'll get through it. No, rise muscle memory. No. It was real bad earlier. But yeah, we're good. That just didn't work there. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Some monster animations, they just can't be flashed. So target time for this, sub 3 hours. Sub 310 is super comfy, and I think I could do sub 310 with most weapons. Sub 3 hours is the goal, though. Because 310 is 420 pace, right? And 420 pace is what most weapons I have. So like, I don't know, 310, 315 with most weapons. What is this emote? Don't worry about it. It's Peepo Haw on a goose. All right, so this is Zora 2. Zora 2 is a lot like Zora 1, where there's a lot of walking, but instead we actually have a bunch of stuff that we need to do here. The health gate is much higher. There's a lot more to do on the back of the monster. We're actually going to hit the magma cores, but we don't want to break them. That's the biggest thing, is that we don't want to break the magma cores. Breaking a magma core means we lose time. Any tips for a noob? Take your time, play different weapons. Failure is always an option. Don't use defender gear. That's it. An hour and a half in, he must be past Zora 1. Yo. Hi, Wolverine. Yeah, speak to the handler. I'm about to kill a Fatalis. Go get it, Zingy. What's the prediction time for cutscene skip mod with Switch Axe? Sub 3 hour. Yo, Joe, how are you? Why do you have almost all golds? Because I can do this now. Just skip the cutscene. Using cutscene skip for Fatalis percent? Probably not, Matt. So I actually have, like, time to go and, like, eat and stuff. Can't watch stream and play Rise on PC maybe next year. Oh, I gotcha, Joe. Yeah. I'm gonna be breaking it up more now that like Rise has been out for a bit, and I've been playing it, and I don't really like the RTA for it personally. So I'm gonna be playing more World again, like doing speedruns in World, and then more like variety gaming too. What do you think about Switch Axe and Iceborne? It's my favorite weapon. Four, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we're good. So for this area, with some weapons, we've mathed out like how much damage, how many attacks that we need to do, so we don't break the magma core, but we do damage it as much as we can, and also meet the cycles that we need to meet. I need to be under here for a dialogue queue, to drop these rocks. These rocks deal a lot of damage, and I don't want to break the magma cores, remember? Now. Go ahead and shoot these. We can jump down. All right, good, that worked. This is a big explosion. I need to get away from it. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. There's really like no best weapon. The cheesy answer is the one you like to play the most. The next best answer is heavy bowgun. Akiman, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. Sorry for being so chatty right now. I'm actually trying to do this well. Who knew? All right, so that's the second magma core. So we're gonna wait for another audio cue here. Taka! We got all the cool people in here today. How you doing, Taka? Waiting for another cue. There it is. And then I'm going to beat up this. So the next thing that's going to happen is Nergigante is going to interfere again because he hates us. He's like running interference for Zora. He really doesn't want us to get that insurance information, right? But we have a super secret tool. We're going to blow up his horns. So realistically, or legitimately, it's very important for us to break one of his horns here. The next part of the game is high rank, which introduces a mechanic. I mean, it forces a mechanic, not introduces, but forces a mechanic called track gathering. To progress the game, we have to gather a certain number of tracks for all of the Elder Dragons in the game. Nergigante is one of them, but his are a lot more scripted. What can happen though is that we go on a 100% scripted expedition to a new area, and the locations are always the same. There's a bunch of cutscenes that we have to watch, but we get to skip, and we pick up tracks while we do it. You have to do that a second time if you don't get this horn break, though. It can lose a lot of time. So we're gonna get it. Dracula, thank you so much for that follow. We're gonna get this horn break. These mega barrel bombs, which are stronger than regular barrel bombs, do a lot of part break damage to the head, as well as us wall banging, shooting the monster into a wall is going to do a bunch of part break damage. After that, all we gotta do is just hit it a couple times, the horn breaks, and we are good. But we're gonna go for some swag. We're gonna go for some style, and we're gonna break both horns. It changes nothing, gives us nothing extra. So we bait that jump. Yeet into the wall, and then we hit the head. And there it is. And because we have nothing else better to do, we're going to break that other horn now. Clogger. 1, 2. All right, now Nergigante has a health gate here. We've met it. So all we have to do is just not be killed by Nergigante, and we're good. Which I have been killed by Nergigante here. So, big things about Zora fights is that we don't want him staggering and stopping moving, so we've been dropping these rocks at times where he already stops, or he can't be staggered. This is one of those times. Now that we've done that, Nergigante is going to come back down here to fight us, but we aren't going to be there. Whoop. So we come and hit this rock instead. Now this rock is called Rock Friend. Rock Friend was found by GJG98, our good friend Gig. Rock Friend can't be broken, or he can. It just takes a lot of damage, while Zora Madros is in this like state. So we just beat it up until it stands up. It's extra damage that goes towards Zora Madras' health gate. It's honestly, it's amazing. The next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to do a ZSD finisher on this Magma Core. I'm actually not going to do it again because if I initiate another one, it's going to break it. You can get a ZSD finisher off on that and it doesn't break. But since I got knocked away from it, I can't actually do that. Game has too many frames? It's got a lot of frames. So here... I don't want to break this one. Or excuse me, I do want to break this one, just not yet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to wait now. Because what I'm waiting for is a voice line, and then I'm just going to unload into this thing. I'm going to break it. But after a certain voice line, like, it can't be broken. That's good, that's good. Hey, Bagel, why do you count before ZSDing a monster? I'm setting up a stagger. So a monster can't be afflicted by a stagger if it's in another animation, so I have to let that animation end. Oh. There we go. And all that did 1 damage. All right, cool. So we want that part break while he's standing up like that so it doesn't stagger him, and then now we can mess around on the barrier. So we made these legs earlier to make these cannons do more damage. So we're going to load up these cannons. We're going to shoot a big spear thing called the Dragonator, and the quest should end relatively soon after that. Someone sent another message so I can see the rest of Oliver's message. This is how you practice math. Bagel, what's a stagger? A form of control against a monster. It's like the monster tripping over. Kayabot is proud? What did Kayabot do? Kayay. What's a monster? Me with this switch axe burning through this game. So now we're gonna wait here. One of the stipulations to the quest ending is the barrier health being displayed. It's gonna pop up right underneath where it says attack to weaken Zora Magdaros right now. So we go ahead and we shoot that. Now the quest can be ended. All we have to do is just meet the health gate. Some weapons can have that health, excuse me, one weapon, Sword and Shield, can have that health gate met here, theoretically. But now we just dump all of these attacks into them, and then we wait for a Q. I think I need 2 more now. It's about on par with what I've done before. Madara still isn't weak enough. I'm waiting for a line that says this is it. Looks like we were just under damage. Just a little bit. Oh wow, we're really under. Hello? I'll have to go back and see that. Oh, Commander, this is it. Okay. All right, and that's that quest. So that was Zora 2. So that's the second partial 90% category of this. It's called a Colossal Task. Slanksvin, thank you so much. I've said that incredibly wrong, but thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. All right, so now we get another weapon upgrade. Woohoo! Stronger weapon means more damage. Pondat, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in. Give me one moment. I got to ignore the universe just to make sure I grab the right things there. All right, so the next part is introducing high rank to us. So we have to go fight a Pookie. Apparently it's being like gross and stinky. So we're gonna go fight it. But I'm gonna buy a lucky charm first, a power charm. Power charm is just an item that we hold in our inventory that makes us deal more damage. I am walking plot armor. Run's looking clean? Yeah, this is a good one, Kudo. Audrey Bagel is so educational. Well, so this is going to be for those of you that don't know, I'm going to be submitting this VOD to GDQ. Because now that we have a cutscene skip mod and this game's been out for 5 years and has yet to be showcased at a GDQ, I would love to be able to showcase it myself. All right, looks like we're good on everything right now. So the beginning of this is actually really neat. There's a couple of tracks I need to gather. That's the first set of, this is the first, like, portion of forced track gathering. We have to gather tracks to get enough investigation to find a monster called Pink Rathian. But this is the first part of it, which we can start getting her tracks now. She has 6 tracks in total here. We need 40 points. In total. We can get 6 points during this quest. Pookie's dumb head. That's to lure him up here to set him up for a wallbang. He's going to be in like a smoke bomb effect, so he won't be able to see me. So, yep, we did it right. We're just going to turn him once and wallbang him into the wall. Hover our shock trap. This should, if we do this right, this should be a perfect script. A roar here, which we can ZSD right through it. And the head didn't stagger away. 1, 2. This should be a perfect script. I didn't get a clogger, so let's get lucky. We got lucky. Sidestep and sheath. Oh, we didn't get the sheath, but it's okay. 1, 2. So this one won't clogger. This one will always stagger. So we're just going to finish it out. And then now I'm going to cap him. I pre-trained there because I didn't see any pods, just to make sure. And then those are the last of the 6 tracks that we needed. Nice. Yeah, I'm comparing against my PB with cutscenes just to see, like... And this has been a damn good run, too. I think I got the RNG for the cat weapon, too, so... Yep, with Switch Axe, it's a pretty easy script. As long as you do things right. It's also easy to mess up, though, so I wouldn't call it completely brain dead, because it is easy to mess up. You don't count once, you miss a clutch claw, you ZSD at the wrong time, like anything, right? It can mess up anything, so you just have to do it, you know, right. I'm gonna try to buffer a map here. Nope, I didn't get it. You could buffer the map opening here. But now we have to do some track gathering. So I mentioned this before, but there are 4 monsters that we have to gather tracks for, excluding Nergigante. He makes 5, but he doesn't really have patterns. But each of those 4 monsters has 3 different patterns that their tracks can spawn on. We have to memorize those patterns to be able to execute them as fast as possible. So when I come out here, I'm going to be trying to identify the pattern and then executing the pattern. We need to gather 30 points total from this quest. We've gathered 6 already, so that makes 36. Pattern B or C. And then we get 4 from just fighting Anjanath. Pattern C. So pattern C is kind of the bad one. We only get 15 points from this, and it's also really slow. Yeah, what up, Jax? Like, forgetting to skip a cutscene. Well, I didn't. It's not that I forgot to skip the whole thing, just part of it. So this is only 15 points. And it's also really slow. I don't want to climb that Aptonoth. There we go. Appreciate that, Lord KA. Yeah. No, go do what you gotta do. I really do appreciate you. So that's 2 points. Just want to make sure that we keep count here, and we can also use the end screen to verify how many points we gathered. Is Bagel PB here? Probably not, no. Almost an hour ahead already. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So we're going to go ahead and fly back to Camp 11 where we started, and we're going to do an optional quest. So we're resetting the area for the next track pattern, right? We want an A or a B in this situation. It'd be really nice. Because we only have 15 points, we need 30. All right. So yeah, I was saying, so there's 4 monsters that have track gathering, 3 patterns for each monster, so that's 12 patterns that we have to memorize. This is a really cool optimized part of the speedrun. We've been working a lot on it to try to like get it to a working point. Pattern A, nice. So we need 15 points here, so there's 10 in this first area, and then 5 and 5 in the next 2, so that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 22, 23, 24, 25, 'Sky Guy. 26, 27, 28. I didn't need to do that. 29, 30, and just in case. Gotta make sure I return from quest there, because if I hit abandon quest, which is right next to it, I lose all of that progression. Alright, so now that that's done, we have unlocked the Anjanath quest. Anjanath will award us the last 3-4 points. I gathered 1 extra just because I'm always superstitious. Anjanath will grant us the last 3 points that we need, and then we can go directly into the Pink Rathian fight. Camp 1, we check materials here. Alright, so I got lucky because I was out of Thunderbugs, but I had a bunch still. I don't know how I ran out of Thunderbugs, but I did. Split, it's right there. I split when I go on the quest, Ellie. But also, I forget that split all the time. And 44 seconds makes sense, because that's about how slow... that's about how slow pattern A is compared to the other 2. Because I'm pretty sure that's compared against a double pattern A, which is the fastest thing that you can have, because you gather 20 and then 10, and then that's it, and it's done. Appreciate the lyric stabbage. I really, really do. All right, so Anjanath has a couple different areas, like ways that he can start out in here, but what we're going to be doing is placing a Pitfall Trap and then trying to open up a script on him. It looks... Okay, good. I got this one. Jump to the head. We can ZST through his roar. Power Star, thank you so much. And that sidestep. 1, 2. Just need to hit his head once. And I can't. So we're gonna miss this script. 1, 2. But that's fine. Because we're just gonna do it again. Ow, that was bad luck. Didn't get him. But that's fine. That's good. Okay, so I do need to do another box visit here because I'm out of shock traps. I'm out of trap tools, so I'm gonna need to go into the tent and get trap tools. You don't like that Ancient is in Rise? I do. Power Star, thank you so much for 2 months of Prime Gaming. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Right back at you. Grab the poop. I don't need the poop. I could have grabbed the poop though, but I didn't need the poop. I have 1 poop left, and that's all I'll need. Hopefully. If everything goes according to plan. So I gotta talk to this guy twice. It's kind of annoying. Ooh, actually, this is faster. Alright. Look at me using my thick old brain. Oh yeah, no, it's actually always good to have backup poop. Like, you're 100% correct, Zingy, but pretty Pepega. All right, so this quest, when we initiate it, it always drops us in a manner that's called Drunk Bird. That just means that the bird that we fly in on puts us randomly on the map, or more specifically now, next to the monster. Hello? Because of that, we can't eat. So instead, we can go on an expedition and we can eat, and then we can initiate the quest with the handler. And then we go on it. We can skip this cutscene. No, it's all good, Power. Yo. Alright. So this fight is really weird. About halfway through it, a Legiana is going to show up to just ruin everything. So I want to get in as much damage as I possibly can before she appears. So we start this out with a wallbang, and then we queue up our flash pods. The Gajalaka here can be both a blessing and a curse, mostly a curse. Yo, Kulunahab, how you? I didn't get it. I did rise movement there. This is good. This is bad. So that's what I was talking about. The Gajalaka could just be mean. Oh, they put her to sleep. The sleep is amazing for Switch Axe because she just stands there and does 3 like flails. Ooh, now we have runnies. All right, so I need to be on the lookout for the Legiana now. Say, look, there it is. Because what I want to do is I want to dung pod this thing and not die here. Please don't kill me. Okay. So we dung potted it to make her leave. I'm now trying to bait a tail flip from Pink Rathian, but she's stuck in this like loop of just running at me. And it's really unfortunate. This is a really bad loop of attacks that's happening. And I die here. If I can get up, nope, I die. Just bad luck, man. So this armor set has a skill on it that's called Divine Blessing. Divine Blessing is supposed to mitigate damage for you automatically. And RNG just said, nah. It's supposed to just reduce the amount of damage that you take. But it's a chance. It's at like 50% right now, and it just didn't do that. Not only that, I got runnied like 3 times. How nice of you to showcase carding. Yeah. Coolin, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. And, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. I'm also running a little low on flash pods, which is terrifying me, but we'll be fine. I just need to be, like, really safe here. Ugh, did it go back up? I have no idea. Hey, Zingy, we don't talk about viewer count, but thank you, though. Ugh. So I was trying to get that flash before she landed. So I haven't seen first pod. All right. Wow, we lose time on that even with skipping the cutscene. The cutscene in this one's only like 20 or 30 seconds long, but we lost a lot of time there. We lost a lot of time there, like a minute and a half. I mean, it shows a minute, right? Because we gained 30 seconds. We did a 4U speedrun of like 4-ish hours. Yeah, this is usually 4 hours. But we now have the ability to skip cutscenes, so it's faster. Yo, hi. Yeah, hi, Loveless. Also, good morning. Yes, good morning. Hi, Black Diablos. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, I'm doing a commentated playthrough for submission to GDQ. So if it seems like I'm ignoring chat to explain something, I apologize, but I really wanted to commentate this one. How can you tell the mon is ready to cap? So the monster will drop 2 powerful slingers, the red rocks, the red slingers, at 30% health. With some exceptions, Juratotus and Lavaziath. that time it only dropped one, but I was using just kind of like game knowledge there to understand that it's probably ready for cap. So I YOLO'd it there. It was not safe. So just wanted to double check. I ran it a little risky, but it was because we already carded. I just didn't want to lose more time. But if it drops 2 slinger pods, it's ready to be captured in low rank and high rank. That happens at 30%. Master rank, monsters can't be captured until 20% with a lot of exceptions. And the third pod doesn't drop until like 22%, so it's really weird. Commentative is great. Yeah. So this is the Everstream. This is the last area that we unlock in the base game speedrun, the 0% speedrun. The Admiral wants us to walk with him, but we don't want to do that, so we're going to skip him entirely. Only Elder Dragons can't be captured? Correct. Started limping at 15%? Yeah, so in Master Rank, there's like some monsters that will... Like, because limping indicates the ability to be captured, but World's behavior logic is broken with some monsters like that. Devil Joe is one of them. Devil Joe will limp, and then you still can't capture him because he limps at 20, but he's not capturable until like 10. It's a huge debate. But now we're done capturing, right? Like, Pink Rathian was the last monster that we had to capture. So we're all done capturing. The rest of the monsters we just have to kill. You already fight Safi Jiva? Oh yeah, Diablos. This is a speedrun. Right, so like but in world, in my base game file, like yeah, I've fought him a bunch. Remember Cat? Yeah, well I don't take Cat with me until Xeno. But yes, and I have that scripted out now. Or routed out, I should say, Jacob. But thank you for the reminder. So this is what I was talking about, that we have a scripted sequence of gathering for Nergigante. So getting that horn break means we only have to do this once. If we didn't get that horn break, we have to come back here again, and then there's one of 3 patterns that we can get. No one's bothered to memorize them because this is consistent now, breaking the horn with my wallbang script. But there's 3 cutscenes that we have to watch here. I think I can skip them. Let's hope so. Yeah. Oh, it just gives me no time to dodge that. That's really funny. I can't beat him. I didn't know his weakness, and is the perfect LS weapon. What, Safi's? Not so much. Not anymore, at least. Like Raging Bracky is a good one, and then Fatalis. But you know, that's like super endgame. He's got some good LSs, I think. Like the Blast one was good, but yeah, Safi is not really designed for single player. His AI is designed around multiplayer, but now he has single player scaling. So funny. That is so funny. But yeah, he is really difficult solo. I haven't done him solo. Yeah, beat Raging Bracky or Furious Rajang. We'll beat them. They're pushovers. They're big babies. All right, so now we've spotted all 3 of these guys. We're about to finish our track gathering, and then we're gonna do the rest of the Elder Dragon track gathering now. So, like I said, 3 Elder Dragons, 3 patterns each. Yeah, the Raging Bracky stuff is real good. Watched YouTube video of Raging Bracky and holy crap, about 40 minutes. Oh, no, you can do it faster than that. He's a pushover. Furious Monkey and regular Monkey are pain incarnate? Yeah, for sure. I'm not a big fan of Monkey in World. Monkey in Rise, however, a lot of fun. Black Diablos, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. All right, so I am on A or B. I'm on a B. Sag. This one's really slow. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Then we're gonna fly up to 1. All right, no cars coming. 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18. Please pick it up. 18. 19 and 20. All right, unveil done. Playing a lot of Breath of the Wild recently. Nice, Lukey. Also, hi. When's the fatty run without cutscenes? I think I'm gonna do that one with cutscenes, just because cutscenes give me breaks. And if we ever made a Fatalis % on the leaderboard, I could submit it. It's my favorite weapon. It is Switch Axe. I'm on to skip cutscenes. Yes, Centaur. We finally have a mod that can do it. It's a little buggy. It can soft lock, and it plays the cutscene audio over your audio, so it can be like really weird. Pattern C? Yeah, pattern C. All right, so this one's a little slow. So that's 4. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Taka, that's the expectation, right? We're gonna give them feedback, and like we're gonna give Aster feedback, and hopefully get a better working version of this before we publish it to the speedrun.com site, because we'd like to make this a category. 11, 12. Yo, Centaur Glamour, thank you so much for that follow. 13. No, yeah, exactly. Like, I will get over that, but we can remove the audio clip from the game with the mod. So, like, you can just turn it off. And then that's an easy fix. But the other thing that we want to try to get in here, too, is an auto splitter. I'm on 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19, 20. All right. Oh yeah. And then if we can do an auto splitter, we might also be able to do a load remover, so people with worse computers can also participate. Because I literally built a computer to compete with world record times. 200. Yep, perfect. All right. No, yeah, exactly, Centaur. A or B. All right, so if I had a blue scout fly there, this would be a pattern C, which means I have to fly to another camp. This is pattern A or B, which is really good. We gotten some good RNG. Yo, Dean. But we've retimed these and are thinking about like changing the naming for them and retiming them and everything. Like, it's just it's gonna change how we talk about them. Pattern A, Sag. B is faster. So that's 2. Yeah, well, we carded to Pinkian. Just it did runnies forever. 4. And then just one-shot me. 5, 6. 7, 8. To 11. I mean, I healed up after that, and then I got hit once by the tail, and I was poisoned. And stunned. 10. $11, $12. Yo, Arctic. Yoink. Take that bug, eat it. Reduces our stamina depletion, which is really nice. 13, 14. Only one flash pod. Oh, wait, no, I have a bunch of rewards, too. We're good, we're good. 15, 16. Yeah, of course, Centaur. And then if you do exclamation MH Discord, that is a link to the speedrun.com Discord as well. But yeah, my DMs are always open. And then the Discord command, that's the community Discord if you'd like to join that as well. And 20. But yeah, I'm more than happy to answer questions. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for hanging out too. Man, I can't believe I carded to Pinkian. You have a good night, Centaur. Thank you so much for hanging out. Wolfie, how are you? I mashed back into it. Any good bagel recipes? Everything bagel toasted with cream cheese? I don't know, man. It's pretty easy. Oh, yeah, you know, Pinkin's a very common spot for a time loss, especially with like how aggressive that I play. All right, so we get to do another weapon upgrade here, which is awesome. And we have to speak to the handler, right? Why not just stay in Astera? It's faster just to do this. And we want to do an upgrade, which it's faster to do this. So we're going to upgrade this to this. And Palico weapon. That's going to come in handy later. And now that's done. We have nothing to do there. All right, 4.5 minutes. Just from cutscenes. All right, so this is Nergigante. This fight is terrifying. I have an opener that I like to do against it, which is a lot of damage. It's a very long opener too. And then after that, it's a lot of ad-lib. There is a melder in the research base when you first unlock the research base, and then that's it. There's no more melder there after that. All right, so I'm going to grab a rock on the ground here. It's called a Crystal Burst. It makes a monster flinch because we're going to use it for something called a fast mount. Mounts are finished when monsters are flinched 2 or 3 times. It's a really weird... It has to do with some other stagger thresholds and stuff like that. It's a really weird requirement. But we're going to use these Crystal Bursts to flinch Nergi enough times to mount him. So I'm going to bait a specific attack here. That one will do. It's not the one I was trying to do, but now we do a wall bang. So what I want to do here is get about half gauge, which we're at, and I'm going to tenderize the head. This is enough damage to enrage him. And so now I am going to mount him. So with that half of a gauge, I'll be able to build up this gauge during the mount. Then, as I'm falling, I'm going to Clutch Claw back onto him, and I'm going to try to get 3 ZSDs off during this. Just like that. I'm only going to get 2 off for some reason. These I don't count because I can't do it. All right, so he's still enraged. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take him down here now. When he has that red icon next to his model on the map, he will follow me. I want to take him down here so I can drop these big old rocks on him. This is a problem. Okay, it was only a slapsies. Very scary move because he can grow white spikes and then it becomes a projectile. That's unfortunate. I'm going to try to break that arm, and that gives me a topple. I get hit here. Just going to lay here for a moment. I was trying to hit the leg there, but I just couldn't quite angle it right. And we're going to roll out of that, sidestep, and ZSD it again. I can't ZSD it again, so I am going to do that and grab this Thorn Pod and go for a KO now. Go in, go in. Good, I clipped the back of it. Alright, I can't get another KO like this. So I'm just going to make sure that I can just keep him here. And I don't die. That has 3 hitboxes to it, and I dodged all of them. Let's go. Let's go. That was a great Nergi fight. All right, restocking a few things here. We really need these flash bugs for the next hunt. I think I have flash bugs in inventory, so I'm going to restock on them here. There's really nothing else in the area that I can go and grab right now that's of value, so he's doing it too strong. Yeah, because now the fights become a lot more difficult. I can't just ZSD spam them and hope that works. Right? I actually kind of have to use some sort of game knowledge and fight knowledge. Oh, what is a tenderize? I didn't explain that yet because this is the first time I did one right there. So part of the clutch claw, part of this fantastic little mechanic is that when you're on the monster, you can hit the monster with your weapon and soften that area. When you soften that area, it deals more damage. Good bagel. Ah, yes. Skip! KO Jewel, cool. That is a cool end screen too, with me swinging this sword up into its face. Yeah, in that area, you end up dealing more damage to that area. Sorry, that was my bad. Yeah, because I guess I didn't explain that, because damage in this game is calculated by a number called a hit zone value. Each part of the monster has a different hit zone value, which determines the parts that we want to hit with our weapon, right? So generally speaking, heads have good hit zone values, where like back, legs, and the back have bad ones. Yeah, weak zones. Weak zones is a good way to put it. Like Dodo's head, exactly. Or really anything's head. All right, so we did things out of sequence. Since the game gave us access to the other Elder Dragon tracks, we already gathered them. So now the game is like, okay, go talk to these people so you can go gather these tracks. But then we've already done it, so they go, oh, you've completed that. Okay, good job. Now go talk to this person, and then now we're gonna go talk to that person, and be like, oh, okay, now go talk to all these people again. It's kind of annoying. Oh, that was Thunderbug. Okay, so I don't have many. I have 3 flashes for this next fight, and I usually want like 7 or 8. So we're gonna play it like super safe, because the next fight is Kushala Daora, or Wimdy, and it likes to fly a lot, and so we take advantage of that by flashing it. But if I can't do that all the time, because the opener starts with a flash, and then that means I only have 2. And then I want to save the rest for when it's trying to leave. You know what? I'm going to do it out of order. I'm going to do Teostra first. Tony, Termosophony, probably? Tony, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. Bareth's head is always hard, correct. Even with a hammer, it's still a bad hit zone. The hands are still the best hit zone. Even with the ridge broken off, it's still a bad hit zone. Yeah, I'm gonna go Teo first. Because Teo first will enable me to gather more flash bugs. So we're going to try to have a good Teostra. All right. That's why I go with Stinkies. Stickies? Oh, Stickies? Oh, yeah, I mean, but like, okay. Try to get Stickies in a speedrun, though. You have to remember is that like we can only use what resources we can gain fast, right? No, I'm gonna do Kushala second. I'm gonna do Teostra first, because I can get more flashes here. I don't have to use that many flashes against this monster. I'm not gonna greed flash Teostra here, so I can try to save these, because if I don't flash it at all, I will have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 saved at the end of this. And that would be really good for Teostra. So I just need to make just a small routing adjustment just to make sure that I can get away with that. Oh, yeah, yeah, 7 for Kushala, sorry. Brain's going like a mile a minute just to keep up with me right now. I mean, LBG is really good in this speedrun. HBG, not so much. Bow is just really difficult to use because you have no stamina management skills. Got it. All right, skip. So this is Teostra, big spicy cat. He's got a lot of really good openings. And he's giving me a lot of them right now. Just gotta push the other side. I just dodged directly into that. Oh, we're good. Oh. So he uses a blight that's called Blast. Blast does a lot of damage. I'm gonna get roared by that because I didn't time that out right. I'm gonna get hit by that. And just be very careful here because that was an edge of a wall. And walls are really scary. Sidestep. I don't have an amp state, so I'm just going to tenderize this. So this arena, the floor can explode. I just have to be really careful dancing around this. Most of the time, I'm not attacking him unless I know what he's about to do, so I can dodge it. So you'll see me, like, wait to do a lot of stuff. Because it's safe. But I want to be sniping the head, because that's how I can get head topples. And cloggers. He's just in blast mode right now, which makes him really scary to fight, so I just need to deal enough damage to him to, like, make him not be in blast mode. Alright, that's a good head topple. Ooh, that was very close. I dodged directly into that. I'm just going to lay here on the ground for a second. This is not a great place to be. And he's out of bounds. All right, so I'm just going to move in here. The monster can cheat and go out of bounds, but you can't. This fight's not going great. I'm just getting caught out by dumb stuff right now. I just need to, I don't know. That was a good. Way too soon. And now its head's out of bounds. Not a great place for a head topple because I can't ZSD this, so I'm just going to do ground combos. Because it's out of bounds, I actually can't attack it. And I'm also not hitting the head. This is just really bad positioning. I framed that. The floor is lava. I framed that with a back roll. Hey, it's trying to transition. I'm going to try to get a head topple here. I'm actually going to let it go. He should come right back. This is just monster AI. Yeah, he's coming right back. This is just monster AI. He's under a certain threshold, but because he's been here for so long, he wants to leave. This is fine. I almost tried to wire bug over here because I was so far away. He never entered fire mode, which is really annoying. Kinda gotta watch him here. I can actually just be one-shot by this monster because of how Blast works. Nice. Okay. Nope, that works. That works. So that was a slow fight. Because we skipped a nearly 45-second long cutscene that just didn't. We didn't just save a lot of time on. It was kind of a slow fight, but we do have to fight things just carefully sometimes. Fake gold? Oh, yeah, that's true, that's true. Wrong monster, yeah. So I'll probably go back and delete these golds. What is a clogger? It's a claw stagger. I explained this earlier, Oliver, but it's a claw stagger. That is a opening for a clutch claw attack. That's what I take advantage of cloggers to ZSD spam, but I never had one lined up there. All right, so that was 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 of these right now. I have 6. Okay, good. 6 is plenty. Basically, knock off Bloodborne then? Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Yeah, only Bloodborne has the rolling. I don't think this is going to be sub 3 hour. Looking at the time, I honestly don't think it is. I don't know, maybe it will be, because I don't have any cutscenes. Yeah, that's right. Rolling was first invented in 2011 by Soul the Dark. It's him. Yo, I gotta pee. Not having cutscenes is torture on the bladder. Alright, so this is Windy. This is Kushala Daora. This fight is very difficult. Oh, what am I doing? I ate that way too soon. Wanted to load that up. And very annoying. Yes, and very annoying. So he has this this aura around him that is called like his wind aura. It can just knock you back. Or like, it's like an invisible hitbox almost too. Like it can knock you back, it can hit you over. This monster also likes to do something called runnies a lot, where he just runs from one side of the arena to the other. It's really annoying. So I am trying to set up a wallbang here to give me an opening on the head. Alright, so there's the first head flinch. I'm actually just going to do ground combos here. That is a frame perfect roll to dodge that roar. Didn't get it that one. And I'm gonna get hit by that. So this monster is awful in that its roars are openings for it. If you get roared, you get hit. But if he flies, he gets hit. Ooh, so there's that wind pressure in effect. And then he's going to make a tornado here, so I need to bait him out of his tornado. So I'm going to use that with my positioning. There it is. And that baits him out. Cool. This is just a time loss because of AI. So he's enraged. He should come back up here. Yeah, he's not going to reset down there. This is good. And I can't use any more flashes against him because I only have 3. So I am going to try to, like, use a mount against him, maybe. And then I get hit here. This is just why this fight is annoying. I have to lay on the ground and wait for the next attack. That is a hitbox. And because I'm getting hit for half of my health, even with the, you know, easy gear, it's the speedrunner gear. I just have to be very careful because just what he does is so erratic and annoying. And he puts himself in animation loops. I get hit here. But pretty much every roar that he does is an opening that he can abuse. I'm going to try to go for a mount. Can't reach him. He's too high up. All right. Get on the ground, Mr. President. I have to, unfortunately. I didn't want to do that, but I had to. I have to heal again, because he already did half of my health off of a single hit. Sidestep. 1, 2. First pod. All right, so this is the limping animation. When he is here, I know he's under 30% health, but that's a lot of health to get through, and I only have 2 flashes. Now I only have 1. I think I missed. Nope, I didn't. All right, good. All right, good. Didn't lose too much time, but these are bad comparisons. I don't know what to do about that, but that's perfectly fine. So we got Stinky and we got Glow Boy next, and those are 2 really large time saves for cutscenes. So like I said, I don't think we're gonna sub 3 hour this. Yeah, no problem, Peaches. If you ever want to know anything about the speedrun, feel free to DM me too if you need or want to, right? No, yeah. Wendy's kind of a bad fight. But good night, Peaches. Sleep well. All right, so there's 2 hunts left. One of them's kind of annoying. I like doing that. One of them's kind of annoying. Stinky is really scary. But Glowboy, Xeno should be kind of free. Because I did really badly on it in my PB. Might be able to save, like, in addition to the time that, you know, is in the cutscene. Maybe able to get more out of that. But we are nearing the end. 2 hunts left. Cutscene skip mod when? Oh, wait, no. Cutscene skip mod? Here, see. Yeah, no, I mean, it's here now, world. You can't get rid of it now. It exists, and it's too powerful. If I'm not paying attention, Glowboy can absolutely destroy me. Because his AI is super predictable, and it's baitable. But, like, a single out position, it ruins you. All right, so Val Hazak is a really annoying fight because he has this area of effect always around him that is called effluvia. effluvia is an actual word. It's the essence of death, right? It's the residual of like things that just like die and decompose. It's a real thing. Well, this monster uses that. Love that there's an actual hour of cutscenes. Gone. Get out of here. Yeah, it's an hour and 10 minutes. So if I don't save an hour and 10 minutes, that means I didn't do as good as my PB. Also, pretty much just one-shot you? Yeah. Alright, so we're going to Clutch Claw onto him because it's a really annoying roar. This is just going to knock us off, and then we're going to dodge away from his body because it has a hitbox when he comes down. But what we're going to try to do is build up a gauge pretty fast like this. And I'm going to use this body that's on the ground to get extra procs of my on my weapon. Every model that I pass through, up to 3, including the monsters model, does additional damage. Now, see, I just got Effluvia. My health just suddenly went to half. That is the Effluvia Blight. I have to eat a Null Berry to get rid of it. And then it like halves my health. I was really hoping I would get a stagger there. But I'm trying to use the small monsters here to build up a gauge and then deal additional damage. And something else that I'm going to do here too is a mount into a ZSD finisher. This monster has a really low stagger threshold. But I just need my amp state to end, actually, so I can do the mount. Because what I want is a half a gauge before the mount starts, so I get an amp state as the mount ends. I'm gonna get bumped by this, which is not great. Oh, it just did no damage to me. This, we take advantage and tenderize the head. And I'm watching his eye. Yo, Inferno Rift, thank you so much for the raid. Sorry, I'm like a little distracted right now. Inferno Rift, thank you so much for the raid. Everyone coming off the Inferno raid. Hi, my name is Jalbego, and I speedrun Monster Hunter games. He's right on top of this. Let's go. So the extra model 2 also makes the amp state charge faster, which is super nice. 1, 2. Angry Cat, thank you so much for the follow. Guys, welcome on in. If you don't know me, my name is Jalbego, and I speedrun Monster Hunter games, including World, Stories, and Rise. Today we are testing out a new mod called Cutscene Skip Mod. Age Lastic, thank you so much for that follow. I'm gonna get roared here. Just try to walk out of this and don't get bumped. I didn't get bumped. Nice. We get away from this. So normally I would clutch on and try to ZSD him during this, which is the ultimate punish. But I just can't do that because he's on this slope. I rolled. I want to try to get that mount off here, but I need to get just a little bit more file. And not be killed. This hits me for a lot. Just really bad AI right now. Toasty, thank you for that follow. Sean, thank you for that follow. Everyone, welcome on in. Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now because Speedy. I had just enough stamina to do it. All right, this is fine. That's the second pod, so I need to get down to this next area. There are rocks that I can drop in this next area that do a lot of damage and give me a huge window to attack him. So if I can get here fast enough and drop it. Is Xeno Hubber Village? Neither. That doesn't exist in this game. I am stuck. Just gonna try to get him underneath this rock. There we go. Great. I was on pace with my other one. Yo, physics! All right, everyone, welcome on in. Sorry, I had to pay attention to that for a little bit, but welcome in, everybody. My name is Jalbego. If you don't know Infernal Rift, definitely go check him out. It's a great, fantastic human being. Huge supporter of this stream, and an entertaining Monster Hunter streamer. Definitely go check him out. Mato0409, thank you so much for that follow. Now kill Xeno in 4 minutes. I don't think it's happening. I don't think sub 3 is happening. Sub 3 is possible, just not happening. I am so hungry. Holy crap. All right, so I need to re-equip Cat. Is there any herb around here? No sub 3? Yeah, it's okay though. This is still an amazing run. Pinkian really messed it up, but sub 3 will be a big goal for this. The time difference with the mod is insane. Cuts an hour out. Just a free hour you get back. There's still some things that need to be worked on, like the fact that your that the cutscene audio still plays. But we're gonna get that fixed. Just restocking there, just out of safety. Free hour equals more hog and a frog. yeah, more hog and a frog runs, exactly. Or like, I don't know, viewer hunts, or like playing Rise, or like going to bed at a reasonable time. So many things we can do with that. No, yeah, skipping Zeta cutscene would be big, yeah. Or get food, yep. Alright, this is initial runnies. Initial runnies is bad. So I'm gonna be trying to goat him underneath these rocks. There's 3 of them that I want to drop. You can manipulate the monster's AI by positioning and movement. Nice, walked right into it. So I'm going to be positioning myself in specific places and making sure the cat's next to me because he can target either of us to get that animation right there. It's the runnies animation. There we go. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm going to tenderize this arm. I'm going to bully it. We can leg lock this guy. It's just really hard with switch axe. Did it too soon. Why are we bringing the cat? The cat has a weapon that's crafted from the finest of pookie materials, which means it does poison damage. Poison damage is percent-based, so that does a lot of damage to this very large, very squishy, healthy monster. Good first transition. That was really, really good. So I'm looking for Bomb Pod will do, but I wanted Pierce Pod here because I'm going to try to use it to like control the monster's movement. I just need to bait out the first attack here. That's good. My amp state just ran out. But a lot of this is just a dance, and I just gotta really pay attention to it. I threaded the needle on runnies. Let's go. So that's the worst attack I could possibly do. Because now it's going to kind of get itself stuck in an AI where it wants to do that a lot. Target the cat. But I want to get back to the... Okay, nope, we take the hat. We take the head. I'm pretty sure the cutscene audio is still playing. Dragon Pod is not what I want. It's the most useful pod in this entire fight. The Palico standing next to me too is really good for DPS because it counts as a model to proc off of. I'm gonna sidestep and grab this. Another Dragon Pod, come on. Here. So now I want to hit that chest. This is super critical mode. The chest is now the priority because we can get a chest topple. And there it is. We can get another one. He's gonna roar. It's fine. Our health is looking really good, but I'm just gonna up. No, I'm not. This is an opening. Cat's keeping us healthy. Good job, Cat. Good job, lame Palamute. You're doing your best. All right, this is bad because I need... Ooh, there we go. We got it. Just need this Pierce Pod. And then it drops him. I can't ZSD this. It's dead. Let's go. Woo! 305. Sub 7. That's 2 minutes faster than my oh my gosh. That's 2 minutes faster than my sub 4. If only oh, we were off of it though. But holy crap. Oh yeah. I'm gonna see if I can skip this cutscene and skip the credits. No, that was still, excuse me, 305 for 3 hour speed run. Let's go, dude. That was so good. A 6 and a 629. Oh yeah. Sub 3 is super possible. I had really bad Elder Dragons. Like I had a really bad Windy and in Teostra. You saved the whole 53 minutes on a run. Yeah. So that's it. That's the run. That is Monster Hunter World Xeno%. Land of Convergence is the other name for it. Let's see if we can skip this. Skip. Oh! Skip. Oh! I might have broken it. It might be broken. Run invalid, Keck. I think I broke it. Yeah, I can't open up anything. I mashed it. I think if I didn't mash it, it would have been fine. But there's the credits and the last cutscene are playing over each other right now. I'll have to try that again, but I'm pretty sure I broke it. Okay, well, with that being said, 30502. So yeah, that is Monster Hunter World any percent for the most. They're cheering for the most part. So thank you. I hope you consider this speedrun for the marathon. It'd be an honor and an absolute privilege to do it. And I know there's a lot of people here, right, chat, that would love to see this at a speedrun marathon like GDQ. We've done this in a couple other ones too, but without the cutscene skip mod. I really do think that cutscene skip mod will really improve this in a marathon setting. So I'm looking forward to getting it fleshed out. Yes, we would. Let's go. So yeah, all right, cool. Well, thank you again, and I hope see you at GDQ.